Right now, Mount Vesuvius is quietly looming over the city of Naples, one of the most famous and dangerous volcanoes on Earth. But what if, in the blink of an eye, it suddenly erupted, just like it did in 79 AD, destroying the cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum? Today, more than 3 million people live within range of this sleeping giant. If Vesuvius erupted right now, it would not just be an Italian disaster, it would be a global catastrophe. From toxic ash clouds to climate shifts, we'd all feel the consequences. First, let's talk about why Vesuvius is one of the most dangerous volcanoes on Earth. It's not just any old volcano, it's an active stratovolcano, meaning it's built up of layers of solidified lava and volcanic ash. This makes it incredibly explosive. What's even scarier, Vesuvius is one of the most monitored volcanoes in the world, yet it's still unpredictable. Imagine living just 9 kilometers away from a volcano with a history of suddenly waking up in violent eruptions. Yeah, that's Naples. That's around 3 million people living in the danger zone. Okay, so what happens when Vesuvius erupts again? The first thing we'd notice is ash everywhere. We are talking about volcanic ash that could fall thick and fast, covering the city like an instant dust storm. Within minutes, we'd have lava flows, not just gently rolling down the slopes, but rushing towards nearby towns. Lava can move as fast as 100 kilometers per hour. So if you are in the way, the chances of escaping are not looking too good. And the worst part, the pyroclastic flows. Those are extremely fast-moving clouds of gas, ash and rock, reaching temperatures of up to 1000 Celsius. You wouldn't have time to say, "Oh no," before the flow reached you. You've probably seen footage of volcanoes erupting, with thick black clouds pouring into the sky, right? Well, this wouldn't be just some atmospheric effect for tourists or Instagram. Volcanic ash would be toxic. It's made of tiny fragments of rock, minerals, and glass, perfect for clogging your lungs. Within hours, the air quality would drop significantly, and breathing would become a serious problem. Hospitals would be overwhelmed with people struggling to breathe, and the airports closed. Flights would be grounded, not just in Naples, but across Europe, due to the ash clouds. Yes, this is how bad it could be. The government would have to start evacuating millions of people, but that would be easier said than done. There is no way to get everyone out in time. The evacuation would be a nightmare. And don't even get me started on public transport. Trains not running, cars stuck in the traffic. The world would essentially grind to a halt in the most dramatic way. Now the immediate damage would be catastrophic, but what about the long-term effects? There is the climate impact. Remember, Vesuvius would inject massive amounts of ash and sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. This would block sunlight, and for the next few years, the Earth's climate would cool. This is a phenomenon known as a volcanic winter. Crops failure, shorter growing seasons, and food shortages could affect countries far beyond Italy. And the global economy, things like grain and oil will be rising. And for Italy, the tourism industry would collapse. Naples, Pompeii, and the surrounding regions would be uninhabitable for years. So what does all this mean? It means that Vesuvius isn't just another volcano. It's one of the most dangerous volcanoes on Earth. And if it erupted today, the effects would be catastrophic, not just for Italy, but for the world. The risk of an eruption might be low, but it's a reminder that nature is unpredictable, and we must always be prepared for the worst. Will Vesuvius erupt tomorrow? Probably not, but it could, and when it does, it will make history once again.